Ariana Grande admits to talking in therapy over The Voice. Ariana Grande has always been refreshingly candid with her fans, but her recent admission about venting to her therapist over The Voice adds a new layer of honesty to her journey. For someone who has navigated fame, scrutiny, reinvention, and artistic evolution, the emotional weight of joining one of television's biggest competition shows was bound to come with unexpected challenges. And now, in classic Ariana fashion, she's owning it with humor, vulnerability, and unapologetic realness. In this 1,300-word exploration, we break down why Ariana turned to therapy during her Voice stint, how it reflects her growth, what it says about the pressures of reality TV, and why her fans find her transparency both relatable and empowering. A pop icon steps into a new arena. When Ariana Grande joined The Voice as a coach, it felt like a match made in musical heaven. She had the vocal expertise, the artistic credibility, and the massive fan base to electrify the show. But stepping into a franchise defined by competitive pressure, rapid-fire decisions, public scrutiny, and constant comparisons turned out to be far different from anything she expected. While Ariana has performed on the world's biggest stages, coached protégés, and delivered some of pop's most powerful vocals, The Voice demanded a new form of vulnerability, one that involved evaluating other artists, critiquing aspiring singers' dreams, and making split-second decisions that could change the course of someone's career. For an artist as empathetic and emotionally attuned as Ariana, that weight didn't just disappear when the cameras shut off. So yes, she talked about it in therapy, and she's proud of it. The pressure behind the chair. Ariana's revelation wasn't a dramatic confession. Instead, it came in a light-hearted yet sincere way, acknowledging just how emotionally taxing the role became for her. What fans love about this moment is its authenticity. Ariana didn't pretend that joining a major TV franchise was seamless. She didn't pretend she was immune to pressure. She didn't hide behind a carefully crafted pop star veneer. Instead, she admitted something many people experience in their own jobs, relationships, or personal commitments. Sometimes the stress gets heavy, and sometimes talking it through is the healthiest thing to do. Her admission shines a light on an often overlooked truth. Coaching on a national stage requires emotional fortitude. It's not just about selecting a singer. It's about carrying the responsibility of mentoring people whose dreams hang in the balance. Ariana, who built her career on compassion and connection, naturally internalized these stakes, and therapy became the safe outlet she needed. Why Ariana's honesty matters. Ariana Grande has long been an advocate for mental health awareness. Over the years, she has opened up about anxiety, trauma, and emotional recovery, sharing pieces of her journey in interviews, social media posts, and even through her music. Albums like Sweetener and Thank You next stand as emotional blueprints of someone embracing healing, growth, and self-acceptance. So when she admits she talked about The Voice in therapy, it doesn't come off as surprising, it comes off as empowering. It normalizes the idea that even celebrities who appear confident and composed seek help when they need it. It reduces stigma for fans who might feel ashamed for going to therapy for something small like work stress. It reinforces the idea that therapy isn't just for breaking points. It's for processing everyday challenges. Ariana's message is clear. Taking care of your mind is not a weakness. It's strength. Empathy. Ariana's signature coaching style. Ariana's run on The Voice was marked by warmth, thoughtfulness, and a genuine desire to uplift others. She didn't coach to win. She coached to nurture. Her emotional intelligence was her superpower, and sometimes her burden. She cried when contestants struggled. She celebrated their triumphs as if they were her own. She stayed afterward to encourage artists who didn't make it through. She crafted detailed vocal notes to help performers improve. She put her whole heart into the process. That's why therapy became essential. The emotional investment wasn't something she could easily turn off, but it also made her one of the most beloved coaches The Voice has ever seen. The reality TV machine. Behind the scenes, part of what pushed Ariana toward more therapy sessions was simply the nature of reality television. While The Voice is more artist-friendly and supportive than many competition shows, it still operates under tight schedules, editing demands, and high expectations. Contestants must perform under pressure. Coaches must make fast, consequential decisions. and all of it plays out in front of millions of viewers who dissect every moment. For Ariana, a perfectionist, an empath, and someone who wants to give others the best chance possible, the constant intensity created a unique cocktail of emotional exhaustion. Therapy became her way to slow down, reflect, and set boundaries. It allowed her to honor her emotional needs while still giving her best on the show. Ariana's therapeutic humor. One of the most charming parts of Ariana's admission is how she framed it. She didn't portray herself as overwhelmed or struggling in an extreme way. She joked about it with her signature playful charm. "Of course, I talked about the voice in therapy," she laughed, highlighting that it wasn't a crisis moment. It was just part of her regular emotional processing. That humor is important. It reminds fans that therapy doesn't have to be intense, dramatic, or reserved for life-altering events. Sometimes you just need a space to say, "Wow, that was a lot today." Ariana's transparency transforms therapy into something casual, human, and accessible. Fans react, support, love, and shared experiences. The moment Ariana opened up, fans flooded social media with messages of support. Many shared their own stories of discussing work, relationships, college, or even reality TV shows with their therapists. Ariana's honesty created a ripple effect, encouraging others to speak openly about mental health. For her fans, many of whom gravitate toward her because of her self-love messages and emotional depth, this confession felt like yet another affirming connection between artist and audience. Ariana wasn't just telling a story. She was telling fans, "You're not alone. Your feelings matter. Get the help you need without apology." How The Voice changed Ariana. Though her time on The Voice came with emotional pressures, it also gave Ariana a chance to grow as a mentor and human being. The experience sharpened her leadership skills, deepened her empathy, and strengthened her connection to up-and-coming artists. Most importantly, it reaffirmed her commitment to emotional wellness. Ariana didn't shy away from the challenges. She faced them head-on and used therapy as a tool for resilience. Her admission shows how she continues to evolve, not just as a singer or performer, but as a person prioritizing mental health in the healthiest, most grounded way possible. Ariana Grande's ongoing message. Choose healing. Ariana's openness about therapy is part of her broader mission, promoting emotional honesty. Whether she's releasing a heartbreak anthem, talking openly about anxiety, or reflecting on her past relationships, she leads by example. Her latest confession simply adds another layer to her message. Healing is a journey, growth is ongoing, and therapy is a valid, powerful part of taking care of yourself. If The Voice gave Ariana new opportunities, it also gave her new challenges, and she handled them with grace, humor, and authenticity. Her admission doesn't diminish her strength. It highlights it. Conclusion. A pop star who keeps it real. Ariana Grande admitting she talked about The Voice in therapy isn't just a headline. It's a reminder of why she continues to resonate so deeply with millions around the world. She's not afraid to reveal the unpolished moments, the stressful days, or the emotional truths that come with chasing excellence in the public eye. Her honesty empowers fans,